The Harmonic Trap, a 5,000 frequency story. The Sound of Eden, pre-fall frequencies. In the earliest phase of Earth's soundscape, every vibration mirrored divine mathematics. The air pulsed with sacred harmonics 432 Hz, 528 Hz, and 963 Hz, frequencies that aligned perfectly with the 5,000 primordial traits woven into the human soul. These included the 13 tonal virtues, 7 emotional harmonics, and 12 ancestral harmonies, all designed to keep humanity tethered to source. When humanity spoke, words weren't just communication, they were creation. Each syllable activated dormant frequencies in the blood, DNA, and pineal gland. The world was in tune literally and spiritually. The hijack of sound. After the great celestial rift, the one described in metaphoric form as the Tower of Babel, sound was fractured. But it wasn't just languages that were scrambled, frequency itself was split. Hidden orders, calling themselves the harmonizers, discovered that sound could be weaponized. They realized that by altering musical structure and manipulating lyrical codes, they could loop the mind and drain spiritual energy. By the mid-20th century, the 440 Hz frequency was globally standardized. Publicly, it was about musical tuning. Privately, it was about dissonance. Scientists connected to dark occult orders had decoded that 440 Hz disrupted 19 of the soul's 5,000 harmonics, specifically those tied to memory of past lives, clarity of inner voice. Soul-body synchronization music became a delivery system. Every chart-topping hit was imbued with word pattern hexes designed to scramble the emotion grid, a layer of the soul that regulates energy flow. Hidden within lyrics were reversals, words that bypass the conscious mind, mirror codes, phrases that reflect trauma back into the subconscious, and echo triggers, hooks that keep looping in the mind. The architects of the loop. At the highest levels of the industry, a shadow syndicate known as the Black Octave engineered hit songs using AI alchemical hybrids. These entities, some human, some extra-dimensional, studied the 5,000-character soul map and learned how to target spiritual DNA strands with specific chord progressions, weave low-vibration mantras into mainstream hooks, embed false ascension codes in conscious music. Listeners didn't just like the music, they needed it because their soul was being drained and conditioned simultaneously. The Octave's goal was to create looped souls individuals stuck in a feedback cycle of desire, disappointment, and disconnection. The 5,000 characteristics that once allowed for divine sovereignty were now being inverted, reshaped into artificial archetypes, synthetic emotions, programmed cravings, the awakening tone. A small underground network called the Resounders began to restore ancient frequencies. They discovered lost tuning forks carved with the soul's original characteristics and began to compose counter-frequencies, songs and tones that realigned the auric field and restored soul memory. Each counter-song unlocked pieces of the 5,000 Rs. A track in 528 Hz would heal the cellular memory of betrayal. Chanting the forgotten vowel of Eden would awaken the eye of remembrance. Certain rhythms could collapse the illusion of linear time, freeing souls trapped in industry-crafted timelines. Listeners began reporting out-of-body experiences, dream downloads, and flashbacks to pre-fall Earth. The return to harmonic sovereignty. A great reckoning came when sound itself began to tear the veil. People everywhere started noticing the way lyrics shaped their days, how hooks echoed in their emotions. Some even began hearing the silent frequencies, the unspoken tones beneath the track revealing the hidden code. The awakening spread. A new music emerged not for fame, but for frequency restoration. Artists became soul engineers, listeners became conscious co-creators. And the soul's original 5,000 traits? They began to resurface not as memories, but as living resonances. The industry tried to fight back with more dissonance, more digital fog, but the resonant beings could no longer be tuned down. The battle is ongoing, but every time someone turns off the loop and chooses sound that heals, a part of the trap dissolves. And somewhere far beyond the industry's grip, the 5,000 frequencies of the divine soul are being played again. Loud, clear, and free.